Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Last Page podcast. We are your hosts, Mariana and Nikki.
Guys, we have a very exciting show for you today. Mostly, well, partly because of our wrap up in TBR, but mostly because our close personal friend, Taylor Allison Swift, is engaged to be married.
Sorry.
This is our first time really debriefing it. We had a short conversation about it after the incident did occur, but we haven't really had a full deep dive. So I'm very excited to hear how you're feeling.
Let's do it where were you when Taylor got engaged?
Well, where were you? Because I don't even know this
Mine
story.
will be short and sweet.
Yeah.
I will replay. I was at the gym on the treadmill walking on my Instagram, and I saw actually someone reposted it, and it was 10 minutes ago that she had posted it and they reposted it. So I was like, oh my God, immediately texted Nikki, but remembered that you were probably working. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, can I call her? She's on live. I probably can't. Whatever. Texting Nikki. Oh my God, Nikki. I forget what I said. And I was freaking out. And then I sent it to Ben, and he goes, no way. What do you think of the ring? That was his response. I was dying, and I also was in shock. I got home, and I was like, I can't believe it. I kept saying I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So I was at the gym. Nothing crazy.
I would have literally fallen off. You were actually, in fact, down bad crying at the gym over it?
No, actually, almost crying at the gym.
Well, as Mariana mentioned, I have recently gotten a new part-time gig where with this brand Caitlin Minimalist, one of my favorite jewelry brands, I've been doing live streams with them for TikTok. So every brand and their mom is doing TikTok shop live streams now. So I'm one of the live hosts. It's so fun. But
You're so good at it too, by the way.
I mean, thank you so much. I literally love it.
You're actually, it's unreal.
All I get to do is just stand there and just yap. They let me talk about whatever I want. I get to just interact with comments. It's literally so fun. And I love the jewelry, so it's easy for me to talk about. But of course, this freaking happens when I'm on live stream. So I'm standing there, going about my business, talking about my jewelry, and people will be chit-chatting with me in the comments. Somebody, shout out to whoever Marilyn is, because Marilyn was really gagging me at this moment. She comments and she goes, Taylor and Travis are engaged. And I thought I was being pranked. I was like, there's absolutely no way. Because people will, you never know what people are going to say on a live stream, right? I was like, Marilyn, don't play with me. It's not funny. Haha, but also, don't, it's not funny. Okay, be real. She's like, no, I'm being serious. And I was like, wait a second. Hold the phone. Somebody in this room, because there's multiple people in there while I'm on live. Fact check it. The girl who runs the cameras, she was like, no, it's real. I genuinely thought, I was like, I can't be doing this right now. I was like, I'm supposed to be professional.
You're I gotta go. No, my best friend is engaged.
Literally, I was like, I'm busy. And it was not even that far into the live too. So I had to be on there for another hour and a half. I was like, you're kidding me.
No, shut up. I kept waiting for you to text me back, and you weren't texting me back. You literally, I was like, oh, frick, she literally just started. No, you had probably just started.
The funny part is that literally, I think you, Haley, and my friend Jordan all came onto the live because you knew that I wasn't seeing the news. And so you were like, wait, we got to see if she knows.
I was also late because I texted I didn't know if it was appropriate. I was like, I'm just going to do it, whatever. Taylor and Travis are engaged. But you had already seen it. But I didn't think to log on. I had forgotten the name when I was at the gym. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's insane. But yeah, it was really just the craziest thing ever. I was mostly going crazy because I didn't get to see, I wanted to take a minute to read what she wrote, see the photos, because the girl off camera showed me the ring. So I saw the ring, but I was like, what's the context here? I didn't know. Finally, I get off the live. I'm able to look at everything. I just genuinely cannot believe that we saw a picture. I thought maybe, we'd get an announcement when they eventually got engaged. But seeing him down on one knee is so intimate and private. I cannot believe that they showed us those photos.
I can't believe they got engaged on Ricky's birthday.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He's so lucky. I was like, Ricky, I told him when I found that out, I was like, Ricky, they got engaged on your birthday. That's a really big deal. He goes, oh yeah, it's a great day. I was like, yeah.
Okay, at least you acknowledged it. That's insane. And also, I think I'm glad that you got to see it kind of after because I've seen some videos now since where it's like, this is the ring, this is where it's at, like everything. And so now we have all the details. Initially, I was like, dang, I wonder where it's at. Like, this is so pretty. Like, I wonder where they did it. Or like, I wonder what day. And now we have the day. We know that it was like immediately after the podcast was
Oh,
done being filmed.
I can't believe it.
I know.
Oh my God. I'm
I
so happy
know,
for them.
it's so crazy. I feel like I'm not as crazy as you. Like I'm definitely like I can't believe it, but I feel like you're definitely like on another level.
Well, I think it's just because I didn't ever, like, I knew eventually she was going to get married and like whatever. I didn't think we were going to get this. It's just all happening so fast. Like, I wasn't ready. People are joking about how there's a
Yeah.
countdown for every album variant, but we're like, where's the countdown for this? Like, I needed time to prepare for this, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
wasn't ready. Really shocked me.
I know. I think too, like obviously it's crazy how it's taken over the world. Like
Everybody.
actually insane, like the power that she holds, like insane.
It's sick. He
And I
has to
also
take her
think it's
last name.
really
No way she's
oh,
going to
for
be a
sure.
Kelsey. Goodbye. He's going to be a Swift. Welcome to the family.
I think they could be Kelsey Swift. I don't know. I think like that stuff is just so funny to me, but also like, oh my God, like she's so happy.
Did we talk
Like
already?
somebody like loves her so much, they want to marry her right now.
I
And like that's all
know.
she's ever wanted.
No, she changed the prophecy.
No, I know I saw that. Like, okay, yeah,
The
I'll
20s.
literally cry.
Did you see the 26 thing? Yeah,
Hmm.
I can't even
Wait,
believe it.
no, what?
How they posted it on the 26th and the prophecy is track 26.
Oh,
And I
no,
was
I
like,
did
oh,
not see
actually,
that.
shoot me. That's fine.
Oh, perfect.
The other thing that's crazy that I noticed is there was a post that she made a while back from the 4th of July or something when it was like her and all her friends and Selena was there and it was like a picture of them like cuddled up or whatever. And the caption was like, oh, happy Independence Day from your local independent girlies. And it was like when her and all her friends were single. And then in the caption, it said, see you tonight, Kansas City. And people are putting those photos side by side because like her and Selena are both engaged now. And she posted that about them being independent girlies right before the show with Travis in Kansas City. What are the odds of that?
So, okay, I'm confused on their timeline. Like, I know that he went to see her at Arrowhead. Is that the first one that he saw her at? And like that is it?
Yeah. I think that's
Oh
before
my
they ever
God.
were like actually dating. That was like the
Yeah.
first initial like, ooh, I'm
Yeah.
interested, the whole friendship bracelet thing. And then I don't know
Yeah.
when they actually started talking. Probably like right after that, honestly.
That's insane.
I can't believe it.
And that's like it's so crazy. I'm so happy for her because like
I
everybody
know.
knows I love the like man is obsessed with a woman trope.
Oh,
Like
he's
he is
obsessed.
obsessed with that girl. Like he's obsessed.
The way he looks at her is so sweet.
And they're also like both hilarious.
Oh my God, I'm seeing all these videos of like old videos of him dancing and acting a fool. And I'm like, people are like, could you ever believe, 10 years ago that this was going to be Taylor Swift's husband? I'm like, yes, I believe it because
Like actually, yeah.
she's a certified weirdo and he's a certified weirdo. Like she's literally such a dorky nerd and people don't really get that, I think. But
Yeah.
I'm like, if you watch a couple interviews with her, she's like the cringe princess. She's so awkward and weird. And
Yeah.
he's literally
She's like
such a dork.
so millennial. It's
So
like hurts her.
painfully
Like
millennial.
it's like oozing out of her.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. And we love her because of it, you know?
No, for sure. And I'm like obsessed with her. Like let's not I'm gonna say how it is. Like I'm obsessed with that girl.
She's gonna
And
have some
all I
burlap and
want
some palm. What are those things called? The pampas grass at
burlap?
her wedding. She's gonna
Oh,
have some
for
cringy
sure.
ass shit. I already know, but you know what? Let's let her have it. It's okay.
And you know what? I'm so happy for her. Okay, this is the last thing I will say because we'll talk for 10 minutes about Taylor Swift. I'm so happy for her that like she gets to be so loud and proud about how much love they have for each other and
Mhm.
obviously like their marriage now because I do feel like obviously with their previous relationships she chose to be that way. She chose to be more private, but it's like there was never a world where like you dating Travis Kelce like tied into the Chiefs was ever going to be that. So the fact that like she's so happy and gets to be so like showing everybody like, ooh, this is my husband.
Yeah.
Karma is your husband, girl.
And it's just cute because I feel like all she's ever really wanted is to be normal. Like she tries so hard to be like even though she's literally like one of the richest people, she's a billionaire. Like she's not normal. She tries to be normal in a way. And he just makes her feel so normal. Like they get to just do regular things. They did a little collab post with a dorky caption to do the engagement, all their posed little photos in the ring. And like, it's like what any normal person would do, you know, when they get engaged.
Yeah.
And it's just so cute because she like hasn't gotten to do this, you know?
Yeah.
And also
wait, what did you think about the ring?
I like it. I mean, it's I've seen both that it's an old mine cut and that it's an elongated cushion. I don't know if we've confirmed what it is. I think it's an old mine cut, but I don't know that you know.
I don't know
about a lot.
I don't know what that is.
Regardless, it's beautiful. It's huge. You know, it's a big fat rock. The first thing I noticed is when people were saying, oh, it's like 10 carats plus or whatever. I was like, she must have like really big hands because it looks
because
like,
it looks normal.
Oh my God, it looks like it looks big, but it doesn't look gaudy on her hand. And I'm like, that takes up the amount of finger that my like almost 3 carat takes up. And that's a 10 carat? Yeah. Like what the heck?
I know. No, and she's so tall. Like
she's tall. She's got
also,
long,
I love how
fingers.
she holds his face in her photos. She's like, my precious little baby that loves me so much.
He loves her so much.
Oh, he's like obsessed.
No, they're literally so cute. Whatever. I can't wait to see the wedding. And people on social media are being so funny because everybody's posting like all these dorky things about Travis, and people in the comments are like, you guys better act right or we're not getting an invite to this wedding, because it's like she's gonna take away our privileges. Like she tried to give us a little something by showing us the proposal, but she's gonna put us in timeout and we're not gonna get to see the wedding. So everybody be on your best behavior.
Like a Vogue cover.
I could kind of see it, to be honest. I used to say never, but I could kind of see it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, congrats, our close personal best friend.
I know, Taylor, if you're listening.
If I do say so myself.
No, fully. Honored to be in this timeline and engaged at the same time as her. I feel like that's like a crazy win. And also, if she wants to swap wedding planning tips, like I've been doing this for about a year now. I got tips for her, so. I'm like, yeah, Taylor, I can help you out.
She probably has like a little bit more budget than you.
Yeah, no, like she's got more budget for
You're
sure.
Like, here are the things that I would do if you were working on a budget. She's like, what's a budget?
I'm like, you could cut down on the budget by doing this. Like, try to save money by thrifting your decor. She's like, yeah. No, she'd love that low.
She's like, what is a budget?
Do you think they're going to do a big blowout wedding or something low key? Because I kind of fear that it's going to be like the party of the century. Travis is going to want a party, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be like a big blowout party. Why not? They only get to do it once.
Yeah, hopefully. You know what's going to happen if they get divorced, so it's not going to be good. I won't be around anymore, I'll tell you that. I
told Ben what you said and he was cracking up. I showed him. He was dying.
No, when people say I won't believe in love anymore if these people break up, I hate to rest my entire identity upon somebody else's relationship. It's not going to be pretty if they break up. I just want you to know. Drama.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna put that into the ether.
No. We wish them well. So happy for her. I can't wait.
And I know she's been waiting for us to wish her well. So here it is.
Yeah, here it is, Taylor.
We wish you
again,
well.
If you're watching, we love you, girl.
Oh, I can't.
Well, do you want to jump in, or do you want to give us a quick update on what else you had to talk about? Because it is pretty funny. I'll out her in this way. Mariana is indeed.
No, okay.
30 going on.
So on my
80.
notes, I said, here are the 3 things. Nikki's like, oh, you're literally officially a grandma. Yes, on my notes, I have back pain and new cardigans. And that is because my back pain is back, you guys. Unfortunately, I did go to the gym this morning and my back pain is back. So I had to rub some deep heat on it. And so I'm feeling real hot and tingly
earlier
right
when
now.
You said deep heat, I thought you said DP. And I was like, girl, yeah, get your Dr. Pepper. That'll fix you right up. I was like, that sounds great. I want one.
Deep heat.
Deep heat.
Excuse me. And I do have a bunch of new cardigans that maybe I'll put a photo of one of them. It's so cute. It's a pink and red striped cardigan and one with a bunch of tomatoes embroidered on it. Very cute. And I did buy 10 other ones from ASOS. And I'm very excited because the reason why I bought a whole bunch is because it's like transitional weather. Like I could wear them with a coat over it and then be fine at work, or I could wear them by itself. So
Yeah.
that's why I bought them. I don't have any more. And a bunch of them shrunk in the wash. So that's a little bit about me.
I feel like cardigans are kind of like a moment now. Like the it girlies are wearing cardigans.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys as well? I've been talking about this on social media is my nails. Have I showed you these? They're like my little
No, but I kind of
squirrels.
have similar ones only because
Let me see.
I cut my long ones off.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh my God. Yeah. Wait, why are we kind of matching? Okay,
Yeah,
let's hold it up. So
I
we
have
can-
mine grew really long and I just cut them off.
Yeah, normally I do. I love like a really long almondy, like pointy almondy claw. Like I have pretty short fingers and like stubby hands, so I like to elongate them a bit. But these are like a squoval nude, and I'm kind of living for it. Like I feel like they look very
so
elegant.
good.
They're cute, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that
You
I'm
should do
gonna
that for your wedding.
See, I feel like for the wedding I'm gonna have to do like a longer almond. I would maybe do this color nude. Like I like a nude. These are press-ons though.
Oh, no way.
Dude, yeah, Glamnetic, you guys, has the best press-ons. They're so good.
Okay. Okay.
They look
Okay.
really, really
I
natural.
didn't realize they were press-ons.
No, they're literally press-ons. I'll try and put a link below if I can find one. They are great, but Glamnetic, they have them at like Ulta and obviously on their website and stuff like that. So good.
I'll link my tomato cardigan for you guys.
Yeah. Love.
You will love it.
Obsessed. Well, today we're here to talk about our August reading wrap up and September TBR, which is a bit shocking to me because I don't really know how we're officially almost at the end of the year. That's kind of alarming.
No, I think it was just yesterday when we did our March wrap up and April TBR, and I was like, oh my God, it's going to be my birthday next month. I'm going to read 30 books. Like, how was that not literally yesterday?
No, that's crazy. It also seems like just yesterday when, you know, I came on here and was blabbing about how I was going to read 400 books. I was going to be, I'm going to be ahead of my reading goal. Yeah, no, didn't pan out. Once again, here, I hate to disappoint, but I'm here to tell you I did, in fact, not read 8 books like I wanted to. But I did have a good reading month.
Shocker.
I had a good reading month in the fact that the lowest I gave out was a 4-star this month. So,
Oh, nice.
pretty good.
Wait, yeah, did you read it? Okay. I'm confused about your listings of the books you read.
Okay, so you want to just jump in?
Should we just dive in?
Yeah. Okay, so the way that I kind of grouped some of them, they're all in a series. So I'll talk about all of those together. So technically, I really only have like 3 points to talk about. But maybe we can first talk about The Compound because that was our August book club book.
Yes. And I completely already, of course, forgot everything that the book was about. So that's great.
Well, we did just
But you know
post
what I
our-
would do if I wanted to know what was the compound about? I would go back and listen to our book club episode where we talk for 2.5 hours.
Literally 2-hour-long episode. Sorry about that. Half of it was me.
Yeah,
coughing
sorry
and
about that,
sneezing.
guys.
Yeah, sorry that we really actually can't contain ourselves. This episode will be a lot shorter so that you don't have to listen to us 2 weeks in a row being like so long-winded. But The Compound
embarrassing.
basically was our August book club pick. Highly recommend going back and reading it if you didn't get to read it with us in August because we both really liked it and gave it 4 stars each. Basically, it's like a reality TV show dystopian version. It's like Love Island, but dystopian, where they have different tasks that they have to complete and they're kind of competing with each other. There's a lot of weird violence and weird like sexual stuff and weird cheating and like it's just like it's a big ball of drama and it's it's like a commentary on the current state of the world and greed and stuff.
Yeah, it's very trippy. Like, it's a bit like of a thriller in a way. At least I was kind of scared at some points.
I would say it was a thriller.
There's a little bit of romance, but again, it kind of like makes you question like the point of view of the narrator and like her morals. She's like torn between like love and greed kind of thing throughout. So I really loved it, and I have actually been recommending it to so many people at work and outside of work.
Love that. Also, I forgot that you got bangs. They look great.
Yeah, I got bangs, and guess what? Over the weekend, I did have many, many mental breakdowns. We don't talk about the bangs breakdown this weekend, because I couldn't style them. And yesterday, I watched 3, 4, 5, 7 TikTok videos, and girls said to use a straightener. And so I don't own a straightener, but at the gym this morning, because again, I was at the gym this morning, I used a straightener that they have there, and they actually look the best they have ever looked in forever. Yeah.
That's crazy that they have straighteners for you at the gym.
Well, it's like an Equinox kind of thing.
Luxury.
Yeah. So maybe I get head lice on my bangs. Who knows?
I mean, they'll be burned off. I think it's fine.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, go read the compound, you guys, and watch the episode. I think even if you don't typically read this and you're more of like a romance sports hockey girly like me, like I actually really loved it.
Yeah, it felt fast paced and kept me on my toes, and I really liked it. Mm-hmm. So love. Okay, so maybe you go first because some of mine it's gonna take me a minute.
Okay, I'm like embarrassed.
Why?
I'm so embarrassed. Because I read stupid books, you guys. Okay, there, I said it.
I mean, that's like your favorite genre, though, to be fair.
I read, I think I told you guys last time I was diving into Maggie Gate, who writes like cowboy romance books. So I read the last one in her current series of the Griffith brothers. There might be another one because there's still another brother, I think. Anyway, long story short, this one was about CJ and Lennon. And Lennon is a chef at CJ's family's ranch restaurant. But before she became the chef, they hooked up at a bar. She was like on her way into town to become the chef, hooked up at a bar, and then she finds out that she's actually the head chef at his restaurant. It's like an enemies to lovers trope where because they like are working together now, he's being a huge a-hole, but it's like a quick enemies to lovers. Like he's an a-hole and then he starts to feel bad for her. Like really quick, and then he starts like pining over her. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that's over. But essentially, she went to prison when she was young because she was the driver in the getaway car for her brother who was robbing a bank. Like, sorry, where are all these things coming from?
Robbing a
her
bank
brother was
is
robbing
crazy.
a bank. She was in the getaway car, and so she went to prison for a while. So throughout the whole book, she's keeps thinking that she's seeing someone following her around, and so she's like on edge while trying to navigate being head chef, while trying to be nice to the guy who's being a huge a-hole to her. And then they end up, hooking up again. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I gave it like a solid 3, and that is very generous. But it was good, during. I liked reading about that world of the Griffith brothers that Maggie put together. So I did actually really like that.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever
wouldn't necessarily recommend.
I don't think
the book is called Fireline, by the way. I don't think I ever said the name.
What is the series called? Griffith Brothers?
The Griffith Brothers by Maggie Gates.
Okay. But it's not cowboys, or it is?
Yeah.
But
he's a rancher.
Cowboy chef?
So so Lennon is the girl, CJ is the boy.
And how is he related to the restaurant?
He is the owner. He is...
Oh.
Yeah. So his family owns the ranch and the restaurant.
Oh. I see.
If you read book number 1 in the Griffith Brothers, that's when the restaurant and the lodge is established and built. So they're expanding their ranch because they're multi-million-dollar ranchers.
Of course.
As they all are.
I think we need to, take a trip to a ranch.
Oh, I think we literally need to go to, like Jackson Hole.
I feel like we should take like a book club trip to a ranch. Like, how can we
in the fall? You guys,
how can we arrange that? Maybe
I would
next
cry.
year. Maybe
next year.
Okay, if you guys would be interested, I know everybody does these influencer trips or whatever. What if we did a bookish themed fall trip to a ranch, rode horses, sat around the campfire, talked about hot men? Could be fun. Drop it in the comments if you're interested, and we can arrange that.
Okay, let me go drop in the comments right now. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm like, me. That sounds fun.
I'm interested.
Interesting. Okay, I do miss my Cowboys, so I kind of every time you talk about it, I'm like, oh, I need to go back to the Cowboys.
I know, I'm like upset. You have so many series to catch up on for Cowboys, so don't even read this one. This one's crapola compared to the other ones.
No, not this one, but in general, the cowboy vibe, I miss.
Definitely. I think a cowboy vibe is like a fall look. Like they wear like the Carhartts, where? Who knows? I've never seen a cowboy, but like they do in my books, in my head.
I see that. Okay, I could get behind that. I was thinking about putting one on this month's TBR, but one of the series that I was like fully deep into this month was the Binding 13 Boys of Tommen series by Chloe Walsh. And it's funny because I read the first two like a year ago, Binding 13 and Keeping 13. And I was really hesitant to read the next two books, which are about Joey, Shannon's brother. This is all, by the way, like a rugby high school romance. Some of them aren't really about rugby. It's like sort of about that, but it's like an Irish
I think
school
Joey
romance.
plays hurling, by the way.
Yeah, Joey does hurling. So it's kind of it, and the sports, besides the first two books, like sports are kind of the main focus for Johnny, but otherwise it's not like super sports heavy. But it is a really, really, really emotional, heavy series. I was hesitant to read Joey's books. I read the first one, flew through it, and was hooked. The audiobooks are so good. The audiobook narrators are amazing. At first, I literally couldn't understand a word they were saying because their Irish accents are so heavy. But now I've been listening on 1.5 speed. I'm flying through it. They're amazing. So highly recommend the audiobooks. But I read the next three in the series, and which is Saving 6, Redeeming 6, and Taming 7. So freaking good. And then I'm like halfway through Releasing 10, which like we've got 3 days more of the month. I may or may not. I don't know if I'm going to finish it. So it's probably going to be for my next month, but I'm addicted. It's literally, I'm like,
wait, really?
So you have to continue the series, Mariana.
I do feel like it's like a good fall series.
It's so fall vibes because it's all like, you know, not a ton of it is summer coded. It's mostly like fall back to school kind of vibes. And this is probably one of my favorite series, hands down, I've ever read. I feel like I know every single character. It's like these books are really long, which I feel like is really intimidating for a romance book because it's like, what could she possibly write about? But every time I talk about it, I have to explain like it's about the conversations between characters and not the plot. Like the entire thing is so character driven, but it's also really, really heavy. So definitely if you have any triggers at all, look into it because there's like one of everything. Like anything you could think of that's triggering is like included in these books. Oh, but it's so good. It's so good.
I think it's controversial that it's like technically YA, isn't it?
Yeah, I was looking into that. Apparently it's like not technically YA anymore. It was like mislabeled for a while. And in the UK it was never YA. It's about high schoolers, but it's definitely not young adult themes.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's literally just so good. And I'm so sad to be done.
Gosh.
Yeah. And this one, it's funny because she really makes you love every single character because there was a character about Releasing 10 is about Lizzie and Hugh. And I hated Lizzie up until I started this book. I was like, I don't even want to read this. Like, this is so stupid. I hate her. Yeah. I'm already like, she's one of my favorites. I love her. I'm so sad.
Is she the one with her sister passed away?
Yes. And she's like such a witch to everyone, but it gives you her backstory and it is really sad. So it's just like, it's like the epitome of you never know what somebody's going through kind of thing. It's literally, you have to continue reading it, Mariana. You need to add this to your TBR.
I can't believe you read all of those.
It's because I've been audiobooking a lot of it and I've been just flying through it. Like when I'm going to the bathroom, when I'm brushing my teeth, when I'm taking a shower, like I've got that playing because it's so good.
Yeah. Do you listen to books when you're in the shower?
Sometimes I do. I usually don't because like I kind of have to bring my phone into the shower and like prop it up, but then it gets kind of wet and I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I need like a shower speaker.
Yeah.
I do it if I am home alone because I get shy.
They fit our bathroom when they redid the apartment with speakers, even in our kitchen too. So there's so like nice. Sonos on the ceilings in the shower too. I know, it's so nice, isn't it?
So nice. I would be in there forever just listening to books.
No, I know. I'm like, I guess it's time. It's nice. Oh my gosh. Well, I need to read.
I'm just obsessed. I feel like I've given the books between 4 and 5 stars across the board, but overall, like 5-star easily series. One of my favorite series I've ever read. We'll Take It to the Grave. Love Chloe Walsh for this. So good.
Dang. Yeah. I need to see if she's doing any signings.
Literally.
She lives in Dublin, I think. Maybe she lives in Belfast. I actually don't know.
It's like so Irish and funny too, by the way. I love their lingo. Like they just say the craziest shit. And I'm like, I wonder if Ben says that. Like some of the stuff they
I'll
say,
read it and I'll tell you.
good shout, boyo, or something. Like they say good, not good job, but like good shout or good something. They call each other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, Ben says good shout.
yeah, it's so cute. They're like, good shout, boyo. So cute. Anyways, love.
I can't go back to Joey. I think I will be unwell.
Oh my God, it's a doozy.
That kid.
That kid, I love him. Little Joey.
Oh, man. Well, I did read another Maggie Gates book.
Did it change your
And
life?
I will say, I finished this one like literally 2 days ago. I didn't read any books up until we finished The Compound. Basically, I've read all these books in the last like 4 days.
Well, yeah, it's crazy because I feel like you have a lot. You read what?
Yeah,
how many? 4? That's still pretty
4.
good for a slow month.
Yeah, like
I mean, I
one-ish
literally
a day,
read 5, so some of them were long, but
Yeah, but yours
still.
are thick.
Yeah.
I read The Stars Above Us by Maggie Gates, which is, I'll try to explain it. So the Griffith Brothers series is the second oldest brothers, Chris, Ray, and CJ. CJ is the one I just talked to you guys about from Fireline. Okay. There's also the oldest brother. His name is Nathan, but we don't get his story in any of the Griffith Brothers series. He has his own book, which is this one, The Stars Above Us.
Okay.
So the oldest brother in the Griffith Brothers, his name is Nathan, and he is in the army. So the entire Griffith Brothers series starts when he's back from the army.
So it's like a prequel.
So I did
of
read it
sorts.
kind of out of order, but I've been told that that's fine. I've been told by my own brain. I told myself that it was okay.
That's like when I tell people, oh, I read about this and I saw it on TikTok. Or yeah, like I heard in the news. No, I literally got it from TikTok.
I literally got it from TikTok. Exactly. ChatGPT told me.
Yeah.
So this is about Nathan and Rebecca, Bex in all of the other books, and in this one a little bit too. But it's an army romance. So essentially, Rebecca is like a hotshot reporter in New York City. She does like big news stories for her, I guess, like news show. And she actually gets sent to Afghanistan for 18 months to report on the war. And it was very interesting, and I should probably look into it a little bit more because Maggie Gates, the author, references a ton of locations, a ton of like army related things. So I wonder if she is like in some sort of like has anybody that's in the army, whatever, because she knows a lot about the different cities and like the different compounds and everything. So
Interesting.
Bex is reporting very enemies to lovers again very, very quickly. He like is obsessed with her while on the phone like signing the divorce papers with his ex-wife. So it's
Right.
yeah, it was a lot of that. Very cute. And he again, I know so much about his family from the other books that I've read before, so it was kind of nice to like piece everything together, but nothing crazy. They kept saying the phrase once bitten, twice shy over and it. Oh wait. Sorry, scratch that, Nikki. That was the other book I read that kept saying that.
They said that multiple times.
Okay, so sorry, that I'll tell you guys about that later because that's the other book I read this month, and I only read 4, so that'll be done. And another book I read, you guys, 3 times in one page. They said that twice, once bitten, twice shy. 3 times in one page.
What?
3 times. That is poor writing. And that I gave a 1 star, but I'll tell you guys about that later. Anyway.
Okay.
Like actually insane. Anyway, cute story. I gave it a 3. Again, I think I will read more of the Maggie Gates series because I basically saw a TikTok from her being like, this is how you should read my books. Of course, I didn't listen. But I took a screenshot. And so that's how I got into the Griffith Brothers because everybody said that they were obsessed with them. The other one, this one is like a standalone, like pre-Brothers, but it gives you more context. It was cute. She is reporting on the war goes through like a few traumatic things, and like he kind of like saves her. But the moral of the book and kind of like the third act breakup is has to do with like her brother's death and stuff. So there's like a few things in there, but nothing new or wonderful, really. Just another one of those. You know me, you guys. The compound it took too much out of me. I couldn't think too much.
Well, honestly, though, I feel like you have to flip back and forth. Like, if you read a book that takes a lot of brain power, it's like you just need something dumb. Like, sometimes you got to just slip it in there.
Oh, so you're saying what I read is dumb. Perfect.
Some of them do, unfortunately, the once bitten, twice shy, 3 times on a page that I fear that sounds a little dumb.
I'll tell you guys about that
Which
shortly,
is from
okay?
that Last Christmas. Once bitten, twice shy. I don't even know what that means.
I mean, I think it's from before that, but yeah.
Oh, I literally thought it was from that. That's crazy.
I think it's like an English saying.
Right. Okay, well, I only have one more book to talk about. And that is Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I have it right here. Very cool, spooky cover. I posted some cute Instagram photos with this. Go look at them.
They had that at the bookstore. I mean, sorry, at the thrift store. I got a few books at the thrift store, you guys.
Ooh, did you get it?
They had it at the thrift store. Really?
Did you get it?
No, tell me about it.
Oh, well, it's very good. This is what I read for my in-person book
Very
club.
well,
We have yet to meet. We have yet to meet about it, so I don't know what everyone thought about it. But basically, it's like it's kind of hard to explain. It's about this girl who lives in New Orleans, which I love the setting of New Orleans. My mom's whole side of the family's from there, so it feels like a weird connection. You know, my ancestors are from there. So I love reading about that. But it's basically about this girl who is a necromancer, which is like meaning she can talk to and see the dead. So she's able to communicate with like ghosts and phantoms and spirits and stuff. And her mother passes away, and she finds out that her family is in this big amount of debt. And there's this game called Phantasma that like travels around the country, and it's this big haunted house that's run by like devils essentially, and people can enter into it, and you have to go through, it's like 9 different nights of it that are themed by the 9 levels of hell or whatever it is. So like greed, wrath, lust, those things. And then whoever wins at the end gets granted 1 wish.
Is it the 9 deadly sins? Is that what it is?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Or 7 deadly sins. I don't know what it is. But anyways, it's something about it. Anyways, she goes into it because her sister goes into it. And so she's like, okay, now I got to enter in this competition. So the whole thing is based on her going through the different levels. And it's like very, you know, magical trials coded. It's like there's a spooky, you know, mind trick one, and then there's one where they have to fight and like all that stuff. And of course, while she's in there, she meets this phantom who's like super hot and fly and like wants to help her through the game, and you know, he's trying to escape, and so she's like makes a deal with him and all this stuff. Spicier than I expected. Very good though.
Really?
Yeah. And I was kind of like, okay. I loved it. It was like a little bit long, but I felt like it kept my attention because it was very action packed. It's kind of like, you know, gory and twisty and dark. It's like perfect for spooky season as we get closer to Halloween. I gave it a 4-star. I felt like the ending was a little bit weird. I didn't love it, but overall, I think it's a good romantasy if you want something new.
I'll add it to my list for October.
Yeah, it's good. And there is a sequel, which I've heard is really good as well. But this one could basically be read as a standalone, I think. There's like not a ton of a cliffhanger or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always find it interesting when there is a sequel to a book that definitely got closure.
I think it's just because when it becomes super popular, they're like, I guess I'll write another one.
Yeah.
You know, because like why not?
Or something, you know.
I think it is about the sister, yeah. And it's out. I think they're only doing, maybe she even might be writing a third, I'm not sure. But yeah, somebody commented on one of my videos and said they liked the second book even better, so I might have to read it. But
Kaylee Smith.
Yes. So if you want
something like a good series.
Yeah, this one maybe not if you're looking for a series, but if you want a little haunted house moment, this is a good one.
Boo.
The ghosts and the goblins and the devils abound.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I miss the Haunted Mansion ride.
I've been wanting and itching for a Disney trip lately. I actually really want to go to I haven't been to Universal Studios in years, and I really want to go see Harry Potter World again. And that's like a
Oh my
very fall
gosh.
activity.
Oh,
you been?
Harry Potter World?
Yeah.
No, I literally have not been to Universal since probably I was like 12.
No, it seems,
And
I
isn't
mean,
that
it seems
crazy?
really like they've changed a lot. So I need to go, but not, I don't want to go while there's horror nights because I'm scared of that. So
Oh, you will never catch me at Universal Horror Nights. You
never.
will, unfortunately, catch me at Not Scary Farm when I was in the fifth grade.
Nope. I went to Knott's Scary Farm once, never again.
No, same.
Traumatizing.
Literally same.
Okay,
I
so that's
hate
all
it.
I have
Oh.
for August.
Okay, so I have one more. And let me
Uh-oh,
say,
the
you
one
guys,
star.
this is my one star. And it's not because the author did put once bitten, twice shy over and over 3 times on one single page.
Crazy.
That was not necessarily why. So this entire book
I'm
is
gonna
like a
look up what that
novella.
means.
I guess you can qualify it as a novella because it was so short. I don't have the physical copy. I read it on Kindle Unlimited. And it's called Camera Chemistry by Chelsea Curto. Chelsea Curto also wrote the like DC Stars, like Face Off, Gloves Off, like all of that series with like Maverick and
Oh,
Emmy. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I feel like that's kind of going
I've
around right
seen
now.
that. Yeah.
I read it a while ago. And even then, her writing was a bit like not my favorite, but I kind of was hooked on the hockey romance at the time. Like, fine, let's read it. Anyway, this entire book takes place in one day. Again, because it's like a short novella. It's about Aiden and Maggie. And it's probably one of the like silly is like a nice word. Like one of the like dumbest book I've ever read. And I will own to that because why I started it, I don't know, but it was on Kindle Unlimited and I was bored. So I downloaded it, probably read it in like 4 hours. It was like so quick. It's about Aiden, who is a single dad to like a teenager, fine. His best friend is an NFL like coach, like very famous, and he signs him up to do a photo shoot. So the NFL coach signs his best friend, who's a regular guy, to do a photo shoot. Fine. Maggie is the best friend of the photog. This one's for Lynn's, the photog. Of the photographer. So she's doing him a favor and he's like, I have this idea that I saw someone else do, so I'm gonna copy it. And it's essentially like two normal everyday people do like a boudoir shoot. Is that what it's called? Like in lingerie, in
Yeah.
lingerie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but he this is the guy who signed him up his idea or the guy who's taking the photos with.
It was the guy who's taking the photos, his idea. And he's like, I want two people on Valentine's Day to do this photo shoot. And it'll
What?
capture like your entire journey of like becoming strange from being strangers to then doing like a lingerie shoot. Okay.
Okay, very
I didn't know what I was
avant-garde.
signing up for.
That's so
It was very
random.
weird. So random. So, a few reasons why this book was kind of dumb. One, again, took place in one day, and they go from like literally being strangers in the beginning of the book to like basically getting engaged at the end. And all it's in one day.
I hate
Okay.
stuff like that.
So it takes place in one day. The photo shoot takes probably like 3/4 of the book. And then the last bit is the whole thing was like, let's just do a one night stand. So then she leaves. And then 2 months later, they bump into each other. And that's when they get engaged. 2 months later. I don't even know if they get engaged. I freaking blacked it out of my mind. Um, it was just a bad book. It was just bad. They're both doctors. She's a neurosurgeon and he's like a pediatric oncologist. Like fine. So they're very busy and so like they get set up to do this photo shoot and it just was like so dumb. You guys like do not read this book. There's more in the series and guess what? I'm not going to read them
No, that's
because
that's big news.
that's a first. It was so bad. Like it was just so bad.
I feel like this is the
And
only
so
book
dumb.
you've
And it was like
ever.
all the entire book was just them foofing, which fine. But it was just like so it was like very pointless. I feel bad saying that, but like it just was so dumb. It was so dumb.
How did you find it?
On Kindle Unlimited.
That's crazy. Do you normally, like, let's say you find something that piques your interest and you're like, oh, maybe I'll try reading this. Do you look up reviews at all first, or you just go for it?
I literally never look up reviews, and I never look up what the book is about.
See, that is crazy to me because I'm so picky about what books I start. I'm like, if it gives me off vibes, I'm like, I can't read this.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't usually ever. Like, we'll go through our TBR, and that's like all I will know. But for the most part, if it's not on my TBR list and I start something else, I just won't.
That's funny. Dang. Okay, well, I'm glad that you are allowing yourself to not continue a series. I know that's big for you.
No, because it was literally a 1 star. It was so bad.
Have you ever rated anything that low before? Or is this like the most hated book you've ever read?
This is like the most hated book. But it was just like, I think I lost brain cells.
I feel that.
But anyway.
That's crazy.
Once bitten, twice shy is all I gotta say.
Oh, I did look up what that means. And it means if you have a negative experience once, you'll be cautious or hesitant to do it again. I didn't know that. Oh, we learned something every day. Yeah, you're sure. Once bitten, twice shy with this book. With this series, you're like, I got bitten once, I'm not doing it again.
No, actually.
That's crazy.
So dumb. Anyway.
I'm very excited to start reading for September.
Me too.
I guess technically the first on my TBR would be the last Binding 13 or the last Boys of Tommen book if I don't finish it. But I have barely started another book that I would like to chit chat about. And that, you know what? Actually, first we need to talk about our book club book. I totally got too excited.
I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I started
getting
excited.
Nikki.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it.
Do you want to see? It looks slightly different than yours, I think.
Ooh. Okay, surprise, surprise, guys. We've got One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. This is our September book club read if you want to join us. We have a Fable group chat, which Mariana loves Fable. That's like a tracking app for books and stuff. It's similar to Goodreads. It's great. You can read along with us there. And yeah, you can join us on Instagram. This one is basically a YA murder mystery book about 5 different students that go into detention in high school. One of them ends up dying, and he's this like nerdy kid who like created a gossip app for the high school. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of got dirt on everyone. And so he dies while they're at detention, and then they're trying to figure out who did it. So it sounds really good. And it's also turned into a TV show. So I'm excited to get into it. Yeah.
And the TV show had really good reviews. And then also it's part of a series. So the next one is One of Us is Next. Yeah. The next one is One of Us is Next. And then the last one is One of Us is Back.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry if you can hear the car alarm outside my door.
Uh-oh. I know, I've got dogs barking, airplanes. It's a lot. I feel like a YA mystery is great because it's so fast-paced.
Yeah.
It's just like something easy. Do you think
it's going to be kind of like your Good Girl's Guide to Murder?
It seems like it, yeah. I love a little YA mystery because it's usually not as like dark, but it's still quick and it has like good twists and stuff. So I'm excited to read this one. A little spooky season.
It is. Also, it's like red for me here.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's like really cool.
I love a sprayed edge.
It is approximately 350 pages.
Okay. Reasonable.
Easy peasy.
Compared to my 800-page Boys of Tommen books.
No, literally.
Okay, well, so aside from One of Us is Lying, the first book that I have to talk about is indeed The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which I have been itching to get to. It's so cute. And this one has like little foiled leaves on the front. I started this one because it's on Kindle Unlimited. So I think I got like, 20 pages in. And it's cute. I think it's going to be one of those romance books that's like dumb, but it's mindless and cute. And it's like for the fall vibes. But basically it's about this girl who takes over her aunt's cafe in this little tiny small town called Dream Harbor. And it's like this perfectly like idyllic little, it feels like an East Coast town on the water, like a cute little Maryland vibe or whatever. And, she doesn't really know what she's doing because she took over for her aunt. And there's this like grumpy farmer who's like, I think it's like a grumpy sunshine, situation. Very cheesy so far, but cute. It's not like the writing's not terrible. It's just a little bit like, you know, like she's a dork. The main girl is definitely, you know, giving millennial vibes, but that's okay. It's called the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So what can you
Let me
do?
know if you actually like it, because I've seen it everywhere, so I could just pick it up.
Yeah, I already like the vibes. I love a small town romance because it's just so cozy and cute, and it makes me want to go to like walk around a little town and read it.
I know, and fall in love with someone new.
Well, you know, maybe we can cosplay and role play and pretend that he doesn't know me. He's like, "Hey,
Oh my God, yeah.
sunshine, I'm a grumpy farmer," and I'm like, "Woo!"
Hello.
No, like sexy fireman or something. I want a grumpy farmer. That's my vision.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you're right.
yeah,
we
so
can get a bit of both.
I'm ready to go to a small town and fall in love. So this is first on my list, and it's really cute. So I have high hopes. I've heard not the best things about it, but you know, my expectations are quite low. So we'll see how it goes.
Cheesy.
Yeah, cheesy.
Yeah. Well, let us know how you like that, or when you start it, or I guess when you finish it, because you've already started it.
Yeah, I think I'm like 20 pages in. It's pretty short, and the text is big, so we'll see.
You know, you should read this fall is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. That's a small town.
Okay, I could be convinced.
Okay, for up next for me is, I only have 5 on my list because I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But
I also have 5.
Is The Lost Bookshop by Eve Woods. Essentially, it is. I've already started it, but again, I won't finish it before because it's kind of taking me a little bit of time. It's like a dual point of view jumping in time. So it's about Opaline, Martha, and Henry. Martha and Henry Opaline and Martha and Henry. See, there's so many characters, I swear. I've been like trying to keep up. 2 of the characters are in real time. Even then, it takes place like a few years ago, like late 1990s. And then Opaline takes place like 1920. So she essentially is the creator of the book shop that then gets cast a spell and disappears. So it's literally lost. And Henry's whole purpose in life and like his entire point of view of the book is that he's trying to find where the heck this bookshop is. And they mention a few streets, and I was like, Ben, do you know where that street is? And he's like, yeah, I do. So it takes place in Dublin. I don't know if I said that already. And one of the girls, I forget which one, has moved to Dublin, and she meets Henry, and I think there will be like a little love there. But essentially, the original creator of the bookstore is a book dealer who runs away from her family in England, moves to Dublin, and kind of starts anew. And she meets a man who is a book dealer. And I think that she's going to like kind of end up either marrying him or like following in his footsteps, and then creates a bookshop that then gets lost in the between buildings, kind of like that Harry Potter house that like comes out of nowhere. So we will see. It's kind of like old and timey in the sense that like she got married off but then ran away, and then she like is building like a new life for herself, and then the new characters in this timeline are figuring it out and kind of like following in her footsteps and trying to figure out her like legacy and stuff.
It sounds really cute.
Yeah.
It's like magical realism kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Something about the title, every time I hear it, it like gives me like a little cozy. Like I love the name. The Last Bookshop.
Yeah. It's cute. And the front of the book is like really cute too. It
is cute. I want to open a bookstore so bad.
Shut your mouth. I want to as well.
Let's go into business.
Every like commercial building I see for Lisa, I'm like, what if this was a bookstore?
Dude, I do that too. Whenever I'm walking around, I go, I could put my bookstore here.
I know.
Dude, I want to have a bookstore coffee shop. I just think that would be the best. Yeah, so keep an eye out. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, speaking of opening a coffee shop, Legends and Lattes, guys.
Oh, wow.
Also, if any of you watched The Compound, you know about the orcs, those unky orcs. Because I'm unk and I'm chopped. Yeah, so you guys know about the orcs, the unky orcs. So Legends and Lattes it's like a cozy fantasy book that I really hate the cover. Unfortunately, I bought the like extremely cringy uwu cover that makes me want to crawl out of my skin, but it sounds really cute. So it's basically about this orc, which is like a fantasy girl who opens a coffee shop in like a little fantasy town after she's like retiring from a life of combat. Like she's fought in a bunch of wars and was like a swordsman and stuff. And now she just wants to settle down and open up a coffee shop. And I think there's, going to be some sort of like trials along the way, like bad things are going to come and she's going to have to save the day or whatever. But for the most part, it seems like a very found family, cozy, fall vibes. It's like a cozy fantasy book. And
I love a good latte.
I love a good latte. It's just the way that they talk about it is so cute. It's like, whether drawn together by ancient magic, a flaky pastry, or a freshly brewed cup, they may become partners, family, or something deeper than she could have ever dreamed. So she like meets people and stuff. It's really cute.
Aww.
She's got some rivals, and it said nobody knows what coffee is because they're like fantasy people. So I think it seems like a funny. I think I'll either love or absolutely hate this book. It's got potential for both. So we'll see. But it sounds really cute.
I just wish the cover wasn't so...
There are other covers. Unfortunately, I didn't get one of those, and I got this. So
I think I've seen the other ones.
Yeah, those are better for sure.
Yeah. Well,
but you know what?
Keep us posted.
Yeah,
on your orc.
TBD on the orcs, you guys. It could be a little unk, but let's hope it's not.
Or a little orc.
Could be quite an unky orc, if you know what I mean.
I think they are. I've seen the cover.
That is an unky orc if I've ever seen one. Also, guys, the way that I had a full like blankie wrapped around me for the first half of this episode, I'm cold. But I'm slowly shedding my layers. So here we go. I'm back.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The next book on my list, I again do not have, but it is If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. And this is the cover. And it's so cute, Nikki. Like if you're going to have it inserted. If you look at the cover, like look it up right now. It's so cute.
What is it called again?
It's called If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. And it takes place in 1997. And I'll just kind of read you a quick synopsis.
Cute.
Isn't it cutesy? It's about Michelle, who is freshly divorced, grieving the loss of her mom. She ends up packing up her life in Seattle and moves back to the inn in Vermont that her family runs, just until her sister can graduate and take over. Or so she thinks, I guess. And it's about Cliff, who is a single dad, who I love. I have a sweet spot in my heart for single dad romances. I just do. In like small towns. Very cute. Single dad of two girls, runs the most popular bakery in town. So the inn and the baker. And I wonder what will happen. But I guess they navigate like family drama and the pressure of Michelle's impending departure. But they like each other. But she has a timeline that she's working off of and has to go back to her very important job in Seattle that she loves, but then will probably in retrospect be like, I don't need all that. I could just run the inn. So it's cute. And it's just like, I just love the cover. And it's so fall, like you could throw up.
The fall vibes are, I want to jump into this cover. I want to burrow and I want to live there.
I know, it's so cute.
I need a small town fall trip this year, I fear. I'm going to get my butt to a cozy little place where the leaves change and I can stay in a little inn and I can drink a little hot cup of pumpkin spice latte. That's all I want.
I want to go to an inn.
Let's go to an inn.
I want to be in an inn.
I want to be in the inn. The orky in the orcs.
I was telling Ben this morning, explaining to Ben the lore of La 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 La. The like Gilmore Girls theme song. Yeah. Like it's starting to feel like La 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 La.
Yeah. Or when people say,
I'm going to rewatch Gilmore Girls this fall.
You know I've never seen it.
Nikki. Oh my God.
I think I tried to watch it once.
Inn.
I know. I think I tried to watch it once and didn't like it.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I've already watched it, so it's fine. But like, you know what we should do? There's a whole thing about, because like Rory Gilmore also is like a big reader, just like us. And there's like a challenge where it's like, read all the books Rory has read. Maybe I'll try that.
Ooh.
They're like intellectual books. I don't know if you'll like them.
Ooh. My excitement went from here to here. Well, instead of that, I'll be reading a book by Lori Gilmore, aka The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So
I saw that.
That's
I
how
saw
I'll contribute to that. But this
that.
one looks
But
really
no, I'm
cute.
excited
Is this
to read.
like a series or anything?
No, just standalone, I think.
Maybe. Okay, I'll let you read it first and tell me, because this is really cute.
Yeah, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. Love. Okay, well, the next one on my list, I fear that I've talked about a million times, so I probably won't bore you guys to tears with it, but it is Zodiac Academy. And I think this has two authors. It says Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. But I'm just very much like trying to get into my fantasy era right now, because I forgot how much I love fantasy and I just want to get back into it. But this one is basically about a magical school. So I feel like now is the time to be reading this. Super spicy. I've heard really mixed reviews. Like everybody hates it, but is / addicted to the series. It's like a really long series that you can't put down. It's like so good. But it's based on zodiac signs. So the first one is Gemini, and it kind of, whatever your sign is determines your magic and like your destiny in the school or something. But this one is about a fae girl who is heir to the throne. Her dad is like the, king or whatever. And she basically has to prove that she's the most powerful in order to claim her birthright for the throne. But, there's like werewolves and vampires and like all these different magical creatures and stuff. And I don't know, I just love like a school setting, like a dark academia type vibe. So we'll see how it is. I have put this book off for so long, but I know people who really love it. So
I started it and I just like was in the middle of something else, so I like stopped. Yeah,
I forgot.
I started it, but I only read like probably 3 chapters.
Did you have any initial thoughts, or just not, it's too early to tell?
Yeah, it was slow. Like it was pretty slow.
Interesting.
And so I was like, okay, I don't have time for you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give it a try and let you know, because I've heard mixed things, and fantasy is hard for me because if it's too cheesy or like, I don't know, it's like a hit or miss. We'll see. I'm excited though.
Keep me posted.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. Next on my list is People Watching by Hannah Bonham Young.
Okay.
And I love that girl. You guys already know I love her. This book comes out September 9th. So at least in the UK, I think it does.
Yeah.
Actually, in the UK, it comes out September 11th. In the US, it comes out September 9th. And the cover is so cute. Like I just posted on Instagram with it on the, like, it's just so freaking cute, you guys. I'm obsessed. And I love everything she writes. So this is about Prudence and Milo. And Prudence essentially has built a life full of like routine. She's stayed home in their hometown and she works at her dad's gas station. She's like writing poetry. She's taking care of her mom who has like early onset Alzheimer's. And Milo is like a free spirit who like lives out of his van basically. And so they like reconnect because they knew each other and he like left and she stayed kind of thing. They reconnect. And, like, it's kind of spicy. I think their whole, like, the whole plot of their friendship relationship is that he is, because she never left, she never got to experience the world and all of that it has to offer sexually. And so he's, like, basically, in case that wasn't obvious, he's basically, like, I don't know, like her mentor.
My God.
So it's like I think it's meant to be pretty spicy. So basically they're friends. It's supposed to be casual, but then it kind of starts to turn more serious. But I do love Hannah Bonham Young's books. Usually there's a little bit more to something like this. So I'm excited to see what that is. But it's really cute.
I'm laughing so hard because I know you don't watch Brittany Broski's podcast, and I haven't actually been keeping up with it, but it made me think of, if anybody watches Brittany, when she comes on and she was doing the Nosferatu voice and she goes, "You will bounce on it." She's like, when are they going to bounce on it? Oh, she has to go through a journey of self-reflection. When are they going to bounce on it? That's what I make you think of. You will bounce on it.
Sorry, that me saying all of that made you think of that?
Yeah, because you're talking about them exploring, each other's bodies. You will bounce on it. Anyway.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
this sounds really good.
The cover is so cute.
I looked, it's so cute. It's so fall. Where are you finding all these little fall books? I'm ready.
I'm so funny. Like, if I see something, I'll like screenshot it. So I have a bunch of stuff that I think is like coming, like being released soon or in the fall that I just like add to my list. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just screenshot. I'm such a screenshotter, you guys.
Ooh, I love a good screenshot. Okay, I
I'm
need
like,
to
I'm
add
gonna
this.
forget. Screenshot. Oh, I
And then I
forgot.
never look at them. Yeah. I need to go back and add this to my TBR because it looks really cute.
Yeah. I'm
Love.
excited. I'm like so excited.
I know you love her, but it's not related to the other books.
It's just its own.
Okay, that's good to know.
It might be the beginning of another series. Who knows?
Ooh, I do have not Out on a Limb. What's the other one? Oh no, yeah, Out on a Limb. I have that.
Out of the Woods?
No.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, which I need to read as well. But my last one, I've been, on a fantasy kick as well. So last one I picked out for the month is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This is the first out of a duology. And I don't know if I'm going to get to it just because I, for some reason, feel like this is more towards winter rather than fall. But I've been dying to get to this duology because everybody like raves about it. Basically, it's about a girl who kind of has like I would call it like an imaginary friend, but it's this like monster shadow person that like lives in her head and like she kind of talks with. And I think that is somewhat of like her powers. It's obviously a fantasy world, but she ends up joining a quest to help cure the kingdom of this shadow magic that's infecting it. So she goes off with this guy to like help, figure out a cure for it. And I've heard that it's loosely based, the magic system is based on tarot cards in some way, which I love. Like I'm very into
Avalon
tarot
quest?
cards. Yeah, literally like Avalon, best board game ever if you guys know it. But I don't know, it just sounds really interesting. I'm curious to see like how they incorporate tarot cards into it or like what the magic system is like. But people seem to really like this book a lot. And it's a short fantasy series because it's only 2. So
yeah,
I think it'll be kind of an easy lift as far as commitment goes.
Okay, well, let me know because I do need more fantasy for the winter. I'm holding off on fantasy until it's like actually dark and depressing outside and I don't want to leave my house.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
then I could build my own world.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll reread Fourth Wing. I keep saying that.
Well, it doesn't get dark and depressing here, unfortunately, until like quite literally January. So half the time on Thanksgiving or Halloween, it's 90 degrees in Southern California. So I'm just going to force fall upon myself. It's kind of the goal.
I know. I know. I think here will be fine. And it's already been raining today, but then it was like so sunny. So who knows?
Interesting. Okay. Is that you have more?
I have one more.
Ooh, okay.
And I do have this physical one. So this one, what a cutie McCuter pants. Like, sorry.
The cat.
I know. It's called Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood.
That looks
and it's
so
time
cute.
to rediscover her magic. So I will read to you guys the back. Because I saw it at the bookstore and I said, I gotta have that because it's like actually so cute.
That's cute.
So it's about Bella, who hasn't lost her magical spark, but she hasn't seen it in a while. Balancing work and her beloved London bookshop, Lunar Books, with handling her toxic boss and concealing her witchcraft from those around her. Bella's burnt out. Perfecting the potential of her magic is the last thing on her mind. So I think it's one of those things where, like, she's magic. She's not trying to play with it in front of people kind of thing. She has a lot of things going on. And I think we're going to kind of go through a journey of, like, coming of age, rediscovery, and, figuring out, like, what magic power she has. I don't exactly know what I'm going to get from this, but it's like pretty thick. I think it's like 415 pages, like quite long, but I think it'll be so cute. It kind of just, the front looked like Sabrina,
the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, Sabrina the
Oh,
Teenage
I
Witch.
used
So
to
I
love
just
that
kinda
show.
thought that was so cute. Yeah, I know.
Love.
So I'm excited.
It's funny because for a while, and honestly kind of still, I hate reading books about authors because I feel like every author writes a book about an author. But I love reading books about people who work in a bookstore or like anything relating to a bookstore, which is like, why? Why do I care?
Wait, let me read to you guys the second part of this. When her 30th birthday brings a summons from her coven and a trial that tests her worthiness as a witch, Belle risks losing her magic forever. With only a month to fix things and a suspicion that dark forces may be working against her, Belle will need all the help she can get. from the woman in her life, from an unlikely mentor figure, and even from an infuriating coven watchman who's sworn to protect her. Okay.
Ooh.
That just took a turn.
Okay, we love like some older representation. I feel like every book I ever read is like, she's 21, she's 19, and she's 4 feet tall, and she's so skinny and cute. But this, like,
funnily enough, I
30-year-olds?
think a lot of like books that are based in the UK. Also, I'm like so dizzy right now. I don't know why. I think from like reading, with my eyes.
You need your glasses.
Yeah.
You okay?
I think a lot of books that I've read that are based in London have older like people like that good ghosts or good material. One of them by Dolly Alderton.
Oh yeah,
It's based in London and it's like she's 34.
love.
I know.
I'm tired of
Very
these
sad.
young folk. Anyways, yay. Okay, well, I'm very excited to get into this month. I feel, me again saying I think it's going to be a good reading month, but I do think it's going to be a good reading month. I'm feeling excited and I'm feeling
How many books
revived.
have you read this year so far?
I don't really want to talk about it. Probably not even
Okay,
30.
I will talk about mine. That's why I asked you.
I need to.
I
You
have
talk
read
about yours because I need to
43
look.
books.
Shut up.
43 out of 50. 50 is my goal. I think I'll keep it at that. And just whatever it is above.
And then just like let yourself go over. I've
Yeah.
unfortunately only read
Let myself go.
28 out of 60. With how many months do we have left? September, October, November, December. So 4. So I guess I'm not like so crazy behind, but I kind of am. Oops.
You need to read 10 books a month.
Wait, yeah, okay. So if I have 32 books I need to read in 4 months, what is 32 divided by 4? It's like a little bit under 10 each. Right?
Like 8.5.
Okay. I could probably do that. Maybe. I need to really kick it into high gear though. So
All right.
TBD on that.
Well,
All right. Well, let us
can't
know
wait.
in the comments what's on your TBR for September. Very excited. And make sure if you want to join us reading One of Us is Lying, our book club book, please do that. We have all of our information linked below. And I can't wait to see what this month has in store.
I can't wait. You guys enjoy this short ass episode.
Yeah, short, like still literally an hour, but it's okay. We did our
Short to
best.
me.
Short and
We
sweet.
did our best. Okay, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.